Mike and Amanda in the morning.
All right, we're saving lives in here. I got, how many? 2 emergency room nurses in here? Is that what it is?
Absolutely.
Oh, my goodness.
Uh-huh.
All right, so what's going on here today?
So, okay. How confident are you about doing CPR? I mean, like if I fell out right now.
I'm fairly confident that I could save your life.
But,
just fairly.
But wouldn't it like deter you? Like, first of all, most people think you just got to put your mouth right on somebody else's mouth and start breathing.
I'd have to call Amy first.
I mean, do you even know where to put your hands or anything? So we've got Melissa Overton and Jessica Herring in the studio today. Melissa's the owner of medicaltraining.me. She does this all the time. She has tons of instructors. They offer a variety of classes for adults, children, and infants, CPR, first aid. Melissa's here to tell us, kind of some myths, kind of some facts, some things that might help us not be so scared, because it's seconds, right, Melissa?
Yes.
That we have before somebody, the emergency responders might get there. What do you want to tell us today?
So I want to tell you that what people don't understand is it's what's done in the first moments that matter the most. Is yes, people are trained and responders are going to come, but that response is usually 8.5 to 10 minutes before someone gets there.
Oh my gosh.
So understanding how to at least get things started is so important. And that's why today I want to talk about hands-only CPR, because Mike brings up a great point. A lot of people don't want to kiss on a stranger, and that's the number one reason.
I mean, that's first you had to blow in there and then do the compressions, and now you can just do compressions? Is
right. Well, to begin with. Right. So breaths are going to be imported at one point, but what we found out through years and years of research internationally was that people were delaying starting CPR because they didn't want to do mouth-to-mouth. Mm-hmm. So when we said start with compressions first and stick with hands-only compressions, if you're on the side of a highway and you're freaking out and the situation is a disaster, then we know that even bad CPR saves lives. So it's important that today we talk about what can you do if something happened in front of you right now and you're not trained, what can you do to save a life? It comes down to a couple of simple steps. I tell people you're supposed to find mid-nipple line or where they're supposed to be, because we know the more often that we need CPR, the less likely they are where they're supposed to be.
Let me tell me, you said you did that fast.
Okay.
Mid-nipple line?
Mid-nipple line or where they're supposed to be.
We're putting our hands where it's supposed to be.
Yes, right where you're supposed to be.
Right
Good
there.
job. And then you're going to push hard and you're going to push fast. What song do we talk about?
So I've always heard you do staying alive.
1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
But since it's a country music station, I'd sing Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
So we can do it at that. Okay, so
Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Hold that one. No, I think
Well,
give me
I walk into the room,
Hold on, let me
passing
get
out $100 bills and bills.
Hold on, he's going to get on the spot. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
There we are. There's a beat you can go with.
Okay.
3, 4, 10. But
So-
doing this for 3 minutes or 4 minutes
tap your
It's
toe
a
at the
lot
same
of
time?
work. Yeah, I would not tap my toe at the same time, but yes. Trust me, but here's the thing, is that our adrenaline response kicks in, and that's what makes CPR possible in that moment when all of a sudden everything's coming in. You've got the strength and the endurance and the energy to do what you need to do until somebody else gets there,
Heck
right?
yeah, if you knock out, I'm going to sing to you. I want you to wake up and go, and I saddle up my horse. And yeah, baby.
All right. So we're going to do this in a minute here?
Yes,
I'm
yes,
going to try
absolutely.
to do it for 3 minutes.
All right, let's.
See if I can.
All right. Well,
got mannequins.
What song do you want? This one, or do you want Staying
Yeah,
Alive?
I want this one.
Okay, we're going to do some compressions and teach Amanda how to save my life or maybe her son's life one
Yeah,
day.
baby Jackson might need me.
All right, that's coming up right here.
Don't give a dang about nothing.
Right now, we're live on Facebook. We are live on Facebook, 947 QDR Facebook page. And you can check us out as Amanda is getting ready to do a little CPR live in the studio.
That's right. We do a ton of stories on QDR, local good vibes around the country about people saving lives, people under pressure, something happens, somebody drops around you, and we want to be able to be able to save somebody. Like, what if something happened to Jackson? So I've got a feedback infant mannequin here.
That's got a light on it.
It does. It's powered on. And what it does is it's able to tell me if I'm doing CPR correctly. Melissa Overton is here, and she's with medicaltraining.me. She offers a variety of classes. Okay, I've got the mannequin on. What do I need to do now?
Okay, and I've got Jessica here. Thank you so much, Jessica, for coming. We're going to show you how to do CPR. So remember, to begin with, until you're certified, just getting started in CPR is the most important thing that you do.
Okay.
So Jessica's going to show you how to take your hands around the infant, wrap your arms around so your thumbs are just below the nipple line.
And this is an infant.
Yes.
So I'm wrapping my arms around okay. Then I've got my fingers right
Don't
under.
stab him with your
And
fingernails.
and now you're going to squeeze his chest, good, and you're going to squeeze it to about 100 beats a minute, that. So what song do we say we could use?
We're going to do Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
All right, so here we go. A little bit faster. A little bit faster. Fast.
Oh, it's
Go
green.
to the
Okay,
beat. Good.
So the mannequin has lights on it, and if
Good.
it's green, it's telling me that I'm doing it right.
Yes.
And if it turns yellow, it means, okay, you're going too fast or reposition.
And so this is how we use to train. We teach American Heart, or Red Cross, and ASHI certifications. And so we use these feedback mannequins so that you can see for yourself when we're giving you feedback.
that making
this
a noise?
working.
Yeah.
It's making a clicking
Pull
noise.
that
Yes.
microphone down for Amanda. Okay.
And
I
go
see.
just a tad bit faster.
That doesn't happen in real life, but
No. In real life, you're not going to have any of these, but we found that the more often that you can practice, the more likely you are to respond.
Look, how many seconds have this song been on?
I don't
Because
know.
my arms are already tight. Like, this is something you've got to get recertified in. You need to take seriously. If you haven't had CPR classes in a long time, if you don't feel confident about it, reach out to Melissa over at medicaltraining.me, and they can get your whole office, because I'm exhausted already, and I know that like in an adrenaline situation it'd be different.
Right.
But, like,
Adrenaline's going to make a difference. And we're showing you right now on an infant because you've got baby Jackson and that's your concern.
Yep.
But this same skill, the only thing that would be different if we were looking at an adult or a child, I'm going to get Jessica to demonstrate here.
Okay.
Remember we said mid-nipple
I gotta
line?
No,
stop.
by the way, we are live on the QDR Facebook page, so you can watch this.
I had to stop. My arms hurt so
Yeah,
bad.
it takes a lot. So you're going to put your hands in and you're going to see how she's just locking her elbows. It's not about
she's
how
getting mad
strong
at it.
you are.
She
it's about
is.
locking those elbows.
Now,
Now, is
and
it true
getting
you got to
going.
crack a rib to make it work?
Yes, if you're not breaking ribs, you're not emptying the heart, because think about your rib cage is to keep you from emptying your heart, right?
Yeah.
So when we do good CPR, we break ribs. But Jessica and I can both tell you that, people can survive broken ribs. A lot of times when we're starting CPR, people are worried about, oh my gosh, what if they die? The awful truth is they're dead in that moment. What you're going to do is make the situation better or worse. So we're going to tell you that you need to focus in and make sure that you just push hard and you push fast. Do the best you can.
sing that song, Staying Alive or Save a Horse, Ride a
Right.
Cowboy. Keep that
Well,
beat.
Jessica, are you tired yet? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
It
my
wears down
gosh.
on you. And
Yeah.
remember, they need to be on a hard, flat surface. So on the ground is the perfect place to do CPR.
Wow. Well, thank you so much for joining us today. How can people find you again?
They can find us at medicaltraining.me online. We teach classes weekly. I want to leave you with one last thought, is that women are 45% less likely to get CPR in public because we're afraid of exposing the chest. So it's important that we understand, again, in this moment, we need you to respond and not be worried about that.
Yep. Don't worry about kissing my mouth. Don't worry about my you know what's
Yes.
up here.
Yes. Just your chest being exposed.
Let
I
'em
tell
fly.
people, I'm going to tattoo right here, let them fly or else I'll die.
That's right.
All right.
Woo.
Melissa Overton, Jessica Herring, thanks for the CPR lesson today.
Thank you so much.
Love
Don't
it.
be afraid to save a life out there, y'all.